Ayush is here. So, pleasure is happiness in disguise.
Disguise?
You see, I feel like pleasure is temporary. Happiness is long term. Pleasure is external. Happiness, internal. Pleasure is dependent. Happiness is independent. Pleasure is a feeling, an emotion, while happiness is a state of being, a way of being, a way of living. Pleasure is about taking. Happiness is about giving. Pleasure is dependent on desires. It's about fulfilling desires, while happiness is about realizing that desires may exist, but they are not the focus. Because desire is in the future, and happiness is in the present. It's about living presently and not worrying, not thinking, not even expecting any desire. Pleasure is about trying to take control, while happiness is about letting go and just living. So those are some couple of definitions that I'm giving you all. But I feel like the confusion comes from the misconception or the substitution of pleasure for happiness. You see, a lot of us, we use them synonymously, pleasure and happiness, thinking that they're the same thing, thinking that they stand for the same thing. But you see, like I mentioned earlier, one is dependent, one is independent, one is external, the other is internal. And you see, so how can we truly be happy without depending on any pleasures? Because something pleasurable can be anything, a substance, even a person. So when we have these attachments, how can we truly be authentically happy? How? I feel like, yes, it is from within. And so happiness can only be found. It's not even found, actually. It's already there. Happiness is already within you. You don't gotta look anywhere for it. It's already culminating within you. You see, it's like a boiling water. Right? You're the pot. Happiness is boiling. It's stirring in you. Boiling, boiling, boiling until it comes out of the pot. And when it comes out of the pot, that is the happiness, the state, overflowing. Because when the water boils and comes out of the pot, it's there. Unless you turn the stove down, then you'll come back. But you don't need to turn the stove down. Don't try to control. Happiness isn't about controlling the stove. You see? And I'm not saying detach either. Don't force anything. Don't control anything. Happiness is a state. It's not fluctuating. Once you're there, you will always be there. It's about maintaining that state of being, that state of living for any situation, encountering any person, any interaction, anything. So when you face that person or situation or whatever it is, just being in your presence, everything else around you will also be in that state of being, of happiness. So y'all, just want to make a little video about pleasure versus happiness. And although, yes, we should enjoy life's pleasures, for sure. We should enjoy them. But I just wanted to clear up the confusion or the misunderstanding, misconception. We don't have to get rid of pleasures completely. But we should realize what a pleasure is, what it actually is. It's temporary. So when it's temporary, we want to keep getting more and more of it. And we depend on that. So instead of happiness, how can we get more and more happiness? Once we're there, we're there. We don't have to keep looking and looking and searching and searching. So y'all, it comes within. Just spend some time alone. See if you can be happy or if you need some pleasures. Just experiment with yourself. Understand yourself. Know more about yourself. So with that, just think about it. Love, VC's daddy, your own Ayush, and as always, remember, just live! Stay tuned for weekly videos, once a week or every couple times a week. And connect with me on social media. You can even message me there if you have any questions or comments or anything. Just talk to me. I'll put the links down below at the Ayush Way and Bush Gaines. So with that, you can even comment. Let me know down below how you think. What you think? Comment down below. You can agree, disagree, or not even give a agree. So with that, just live and remember to coexist. Hey!